Hi everyone, I am super beyond excited to be able to film this video for you all before I head back home for vacation. Now, you read the title correctly. These are the super newly spotted and limited edition, so they say now, Milani Cosmetics Amore Matte Lip Creams. Now, some of you who particularly don't have Instagram probably don't know, but these have recently, like super recently, been spotted at different stores, and oh my gosh, girl, let me just tell you all. I actually had a super lovely subscriber tag me on a picture of a display that someone found. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday night. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I have to find these before I go back, or else I'm gonna be so mad at myself, because I know a lot of you watch these videos and I would just be so bummed out if I didn't make a video for you all. So here I am. Needless to say, today's Thursday and I go back home today, but I was determined to find these for you all. Called around, I want to say 15 stores, and I drove about an hour away to get these. I found them fresh display that had just gone it. I did it for you all. Hopefully I do get this video up as soon as possible for you all, and I'm super excited. So my lovelies, if you are interested in seeing the brand new limited edition Fall Amore Matte Lip Creams by Milani Cosmetics, then definitely keep on watching. I can't exactly remember, but I think it was last year, or was it the year before that? I cannot remember for the life of me right now, when Milani first introduced these Amore Matte Lip Creams, and they were limited edition, and it was just such a small display. It was crazy. It was just a hot mess. Everyone and their mom was looking for them, and whew, it was crazy, girl. And then Milani decided to make 20 shades and make those permanent, but most of them are at Walmart, and then some are slowly being introduced into Walgreens, which finally. But these are brand new limited edition. I'm not sure if they're eventually going to be put in the permanent line. Who knows? I see a whole bunch of nudes. I see kind of like a metallic one, 3 reds. They kind of remind me of the very original OG Amore Matte Lip Creams, the 8 shades, which I of course have. These are the original 8, which I will be comparing them to, which were limited edition, discontinued. See 1 or 2 here that might be really similar. So let's get on with it, and let me just show you all and swatch and all that good stuff. Starting off with number 28, this one is called Darling. Just like I thought, Darling is lightest shade of pink, not a deepest shade. For example, Lust, which is on the bottom, Darling is on top, and Lust is on the bottom. But when I first saw the color, I thought it reminds me of Posy K, so I'm just going to swatch it. On top is Darling, the new limited edition one. This one is Lust. This one is Posy K by Kylie Cosmetics. This bottom one is Coco K. So as you can see, they all are pink, but they all have a different undertone to them. They're close though. Moving on to number 29, this one is called Sweetie. Compared to the OG, the original 8, these definitely dry a lot quicker. But that also means that at the end of the day, you really have to take these off, or they're going to dry out your lips like no other. So as usual, wear your lip balm. Now this one, when I first saw it, I thought, this looks just like Coco K. Top one here is number 29, Sweetie. Second one in the middle is Candy K by Kylie Cosmetics. And the bottom one here is Coco K by Kylie Cosmetics. So as you can see, they are a little bit different, but I think Candy and Coco put together would make Sweetie. At least on my skin tone. Next is number 30, which is called Honey. I actually think I prefer how number 29 Sweetie looks on my lips. Honey is a very nice color, but I thought it was going to look a little bit more differently. I'm not too sure why, but the color that I can compare it the most with, or that I thought of when I saw this, was Dolce K. I think that Dolce K just looks a little bit deeper. And let me show you all, because I did swatch them. Here is Honey. This one is Dolce K by Kylie. And this one is Candy K. Dolce, it has a bit of a deeper brown. I'm comparing them to the Kylie one simply because from the top of my head, they are the ones that look the most similar. But if you are interested in seeing the Milani Cosmetics permanent range of Amore matte lip creams, I will link those videos down below. They have swatches, lip swatches as well, and all that. So definitely go check out those videos. They will be linked down below. I don't know, you would think something this similar wouldn't make a really big difference on me, but I don't know. My all-time favorite though is Candy K. I do love this one. Next is number 31, which really looks like a metallic, doesn't it? This one is called Glamour. I didn't mention this earlier because I thought I was just going to add a little comment about it at the end when I was reviewing them as a whole. But the first three that I've already tried on, they've all had the same scent that they always do, the vanilla sweet cupcake scent. This one, honestly, it smells like burnt caramel. You know when you're making like flan from scratch? Yeah, that's exactly what, I don't know why that came to my head, but I promise it smells, it's not like a sweet scent. To me, it smells like burnt caramel. It's also by Milani. It is a part of their Amore Metallics lip creams. This one is in 02 Materialistic, which we all went cray cray over. And this one here is Kylie Cosmetics Rain. As you can see, they're very, very similar, but I feel like Glamour is a bit deeper. That Glamour dries a lot quicker than Rain. Not that that's a big deal, but some of us are always pressed on time and just not all about that life. So Glamour definitely does dry very nicely, but again, it does have that smell. From what I've seen, they all dry really, really quickly, but they are a pain to take off. So just FYI, have your wipes ready. Next is number 32, and this one is called Emotion. This one, looking at it right from the tube, looks and reminds me of number 1, the OG Crush, which I was really, really bummed that they didn't make a permanent of, but we'll see if this one comes close. This shade has been on my lips for a little bit more than 30 minutes simply because the sun keeps coming in and out, and I want the sun to be out so y'all can see the true color. But Emotion definitely, like I mentioned earlier, reminds me of Crush. But I think Milani is having a very, very difficult time trying to get Crush again. And it's just some things that happen in the lab. You can't replicate the same exact color because they're just a smidge off. So this one up top is Emotion. And this one here in the center is the OG original Crush. So it's a smidge darker. Not too sure how well, if at all, you'll be able to see a difference. It's very, very minimal, and also depending on your skin tone, that might also affect it. This one on the bottom is True Brown K by Kylie. Next is number 33. This one is called Fixation. Kind of like a deep red orange. Kind of mango, reminds me of papaya, I'm not sure why. There are some swatches, comparison swatches for you all. So this one up top is Fixation. And the closest one that I thought from these three was this one, which is Mary Jo K by Kylie Cosmetics. Very, 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 very similar. This one is 06 Desire. And the last one here is Cherry Cobbler by Jordana Cosmetics. As you can see, this one's definitely more of a cherry color than this one. By far, I think the closest one definitely has to be Mary Jo K. Right now, as they are, I am not seeing any major differences between them, to be honest. Yeah, they're pretty much spot on for me. And I'm not sure why, but the last three, Glamour, Emotion, and Fixation, they all kind of have like that burnt caramel smell. If you got any of those, please let me know if I'm like going cray cray or something, because I'm not sure it definitely does not smell sweet like cupcakes. Next is number 34. This one is called Beautiful. It's a true red. I ran downstairs to get a bite to eat since the sun is playing with me, but it's kind of fading right here. So just an FYI, and I didn't have like a big meal. I just had like a little snack, well, leftovers, but it is kind of fading here. And as I can see it swatched, it's kind of just rubbing off in little specks of product because it's so dry. That's not cute, girl. That's the first time it's happened on a fresh swatch. At the end of the day, I understand why that would happen, or if you don't remove it correctly, but that's the first time it's ever happened to me with these Amore matte lip creams, freshly swatched. So this one is beautiful. This one in the center is again Jordana Cosmetics Cherry Cobbler. This last one here is the original 06 Desire. Although these two aren't a perfect match for it, I really don't think there's anything too spectacular about it. It is a very nice red, but I think unless you don't have a lot of liquid lipsticks, I'm pretty sure you have something similar. Before I move on to the next shade, I just want to let you all know that beautiful really stains your lips. I've really tugged with this makeup wipe, but it leaves kind of like a pink stain wipe. So just an FYI. 35, this one is called Attraction. As you can see, this one is a deeper red than Beautiful. Let me show you all some swatches so y'all can see a better look before I actually show you the swatch on my lips. This first one up top is Attraction. The one in the center here is 07 Romance. And this one here is by Jordana Cosmetics, and it is called Red Velvet Cake. This one is slightly not as deep as Attraction, but they're very close. Red Velvet Cake and Attraction are pretty spot on. The only reason why it looks a little bit different is because the Jordana wand of the actual product is a bit smaller than the Milani one, but they're really spot on. You can barely see a difference, at least on my skin tone. I have two left, but I am not impressed, girl. They are just so similar, you can hardly see a difference, and I don't think anyone's gonna go up like this and look at your lipstick to see if it's a darker or deeper shade of red. I'm just saying. If you are having trouble removing your liquid lipsticks at night, I definitely recommend something like this from Sephora. I've tried coconut oil, I have tried just makeup remover wipes, and I am seriously tugging at these. I personally recommend, and I know I have mentioned this in a previous video of mine, this is the Sephora Collection Ultimate Oil in Gel Lipstick Remover. It looks like this. It is great for removing your liquid lipstick. This will take it off. If you have difficulty removing liquid lipsticks at night, definitely check that one out. Number 36, this one is called Magnetic, and not sure how well you can see it, but it definitely reminds me of a metallic lip cream. It is a really nice plum color. I was extremely looking forward to Magnetic because, first of all, I love the name. It's something different, but because I knew I had nothing similar in my extensive liquid lipstick collection. And I love that it has this kind of metallic-y kind of aspect to it, not completely metallic like the metallic Amore matte lip creams, but it just does have kind of like a little bit of metallic, which makes it really nice. But I don't like that this applies a little bit patchy. It looks kind of messed up on my lips because it dries really quick, as the other ones do, but it does apply a little patchy. So definitely something, you know, you can go over or just practice, I guess. But it is a really nice shade. Finally, one that we don't have anything similar to. So this one up top is Magnetic. This one is 05 from the original line, Embrace, and this one is 08 Flirt. So as you can see, they are all very different. I love that there's finally a shade that I don't have anything similar to, so yay. With 37, this one is called Dearest. I really want y'all to see. This one is Dearest on the bottom, and this one right above it is Flirt. Do you see that? They are very close, if not exact. Remember Flirt from the original 8 that was super patchy. It was just such a fail. And this one, hopefully you can see on the camera, these look identical. And not only that, but I'm about to show you all how this applies, so be ready, I'm serious. Can you... this looks super... no, Milani, you playing right now, because oh my gosh, like, no, I'm sorry, I am really upset. Like, this applies just like Flirt did. I'm not amused whatsoever. This applies super patchy. You can see like there's less color, more color. This is how it applies. No joke. This is one application. Just like Flirt did, I'm not about to be putting 2-3 coats of this. Milani formula tends to feel like you actually have something on your lips, but I would imagine if you put like a second application of it on top of this one, it would feel really thick, and that's just, it's not cute for me. These look very much alike depending on your skin tone. On my skin tone, it's just a smidge deeper or darker than Flirt, but it applies just as patchily. I am so upset right now. You don't even want to know. But really, Milani? Really? That's messed up. I'm over this right now. I am aware, if you can see, that I have kind of like a tint of color around my lips. Yeah, they feel like they're irritated because these are really, really difficult to take off. Look how red my hand is. And I just feel like it's stained. It's just not cute. My foundation brush has color. For my overall review on these, I am speaking not only as a YouTube guru or a YouTuber or whatever you want to call me here on YouTube. I am more importantly speaking as a consumer. I paid for these with my own money. Milani did not send me these, and even if they did, I would still be saying the same thing. I am extremely, extremely disappointed because I thought, oh my gosh, limited edition colors are going to be really nice for fall. They all look the same. It's from previous collections. If you don't have any liquid lipsticks or any of Milani's liquid lipsticks, then yeah, this would be a really great collection. But as far as a lot of us who have these Milani liquid lipsticks from the original and the permanent line, there's really no color that I would say, oh my gosh, you need this in your life. I was excited, and I still am excited for 31 Glamour, which reminded me right from the tube, reminded me of Rain from Kylie Cosmetics. If you haven't tried anything from Kylie Cosmetics, or you don't want to buy anything from Kylie Cosmetics for X reason, this would be a really, really nice color. Aside from Glamour, I really do like Magnetic. It is a different color than we've seen from Milani Cosmetics, but the only thing is that it does apply a little patchy, but it's not the end of the world. If you all want to know my opinion, these are the only two worth getting if you have already the previous shades. Emotion is a really, 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 really close color to Crush, so maybe if you don't have Crush anymore, you ran out, or you never picked it up because it was limited edition, it was discontinued, definitely check out Emotion. But aside from that, I am not impressed with the colors. I think Dearest is a joke, to be honest. And I'm not trying to be mean, that's never my intention, but I always have to give it to you all like straight up. I'm not trying to be a hater or hating on their products, because you all know, like, I'm always on the hunt for new Milani displays, whether that be their lip products or eye products. I love their lip products more, but I do love Milani as a brand, but this was just so disappointing for me. I just felt that there was so many kind of repeats or very, very similar in color, and I just think They're doing this on purpose to us as consumers just so we can spend more money because it's limited edition and we have to get them all, because there are people like myself, and I'm sure some of you might agree with me, that, oh my gosh, it's limited edition, I have to get them, they're going to sell out, they're going to be the best thing ever. And unfortunately, like, that's really not the case with these. I wish I could say otherwise, but that's just the honest truth. There are so many similar colors, and if we went through the whole Milani range of the permanents and these, and then the MAC ones, and then all the other ones that I have, I'm pretty sure we would find more dupes. So honestly, I'm not a really big fan of this collection. But again, everyone is different. Let me know your opinions down below if you have managed to pick these up. Honestly, I'm just very disappointed. When I got these, I was super excited. And then when I actually just kind of lined them up, I said, these just look super, super familiar. And not even with the previous Milani or the permanent Milani Amore matte lip creams, but just other liquid lipsticks that you might have in your collection. And everyone's collection is different. Everyone has different brands and preferences. But for me, someone who has loved the Amore matte lip cream since they first came out, I have to say this was a complete disappointment. Not very excited about any particular shade. Like, you all know sometimes I get like, oh my gosh girl, like you need this in your life. No, there's no shade in particular that I really like. So this was a bummer collection for me. But again, let me know down below what are your thoughts if you have picked up anything. And if you're just seeing the swatches for the first time, let me know. Are you going to pick some up? I mean, these were the only two that I would personally recommend if you don't have anything similar. I don't know anyone that kind of has a similar color like this as a makeup cosmetic line. So definitely let me know your thoughts down below. I would be very, very happy to read them and just kind of comment back and forth to see what are your thoughts on them. Very curious to see if maybe it was just me, maybe I'm just being a negative Nancy. I'm not sure. I'm just saying it how it is. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this video was informational. If you spotted these at your local Walgreens, definitely let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. Let me know how you all liked the video with the actual in-video swatches. As usual, if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe for more makeup. Of course, if you do have social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, it's at Macaholic. It's same as my YouTube handle. Definitely follow me on there for more updates. Thank you so much for listening to me rant. I really hope you all enjoyed the video. I love you all so much. Love y'all. Bye.